We've been covering this whole Game Kendrick thing. We're hearing Game might be dropping a Kendrick diss track, but I wanted to go back and cover where this started because Game did something pretty grimy. Let's get right to it. Now, this is On Me off the documentary 2 featuring Kendrick Lamar. I'm going to tell you why this is grimy and why Kendrick has every right to feel away in a second. We got to cut, because to me, this is where it started. This is really where the problem started. Hit that thumbs up button.
Was hanging out at Tops in the benzo, freestyling to them chronic instrumentals. No pens and pencils. I was out there blooding like a minstrel with a backwood clenched between my dentals.
Like I said, no matter what you say about the game or how he moving, that man can rap. Bleeding like a metro with a backwood stuff in my dentals. Ooh. But you did. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna let you keep rapping. But you did some, and if I was Kendrick, I fully get why Kendrick's mad or anybody in TDE, and it's like, Game, how you don't feel that this was grimy?
There blooding like a minstrel with a backwood clenched between my dentals. Way back when we was outside with the endo, hot boxing rentals in front of Centennial.
Outside with the endo. Hot boxing in front of Centennial High School. Woo!
Remedial thoughts, never thought that I would amount to endo. Hot boxing rentals in front of Centennial. Remedial thoughts, never thought that I would amount to shit. Smoke chronic, ride around bouncing shit. From Impalas to that Harley truck, to dish ragging bitches that was hard to fuck. I came up, it was hardly luck. Just left Compton, and I ain't have to use my AK.
What a day.
Back when my drivers.
Okay, we're going to stop right here. Now I'm going to explain. I like that. Today was a good day flip. Let me explain why this is ultra grimy and why this is what started the beef. Or let me not call it beef. Whatever situation, just Dot protecting, I guess, his peace from the game. I'll call it that. Now, this is the documentary 2. Right? One of the first songs on this track list, I literally had to check, was this. It's early. It's very early. Matter of fact, I think I took it down. It's very early in the track list. Do you know, because some of y'all might not know, you know that this is the same album that 100's on, right? You know that this is the same album that 100's on. So I'm going to assume, let's just assume both of them didn't know they were going to be on each other's albums, on Game's album. Mind you, they're in the middle of beef, and mind you, Drake is dissing Kendrick on 100. So you got to think of, put yourself in Kendrick's shoes for a second, because this is grimy. So not only did I give you a feature at the time, and I'm going to tell you right now, this Kendrick feature is coveted. At this point, I mean, the momentum is shift. Kendrick is doing Game way more of a favor than Game is doing Kendrick a favor for doing a feature. It's not even close, especially at the documentary 2. You feel what I'm saying? Here's what's grimy. So I give you this verse. You allow Drake to diss me on this song. Okay, cool. I'm still not even doing nothing. Then you shoot the music video from this album. Is Drake dissing me? That's one. You shoot the video, and then you shoot it in my neighborhood? Yeah, it's a wrap after that. It's a wrap after that, bro. That's 4 layers of griminess. I didn't even remember that he had Kendrick on this too. So on some, just like, why, if it was on some neutral shit, if it was on some, I'm not picking sides, I feel you don't shoot a video to 100, and I feel you don't bring them, especially if you have them both on the album, you just let it go. But when you do that, nigga, you picked a side. And as a gangbanger from Compton, you should understand that, bro. You should understand that. Let's get right into it. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, the Hip Hop is a Sport tournament. It's starting again. I'm giving y'all a whole nother week. Originally, it was stopping at August the 10th of this month. Now it's the 17th. This is how you join. Just read this information. Send $35 to Cash App or PayPal. Copy the name of the song, not the link, how it appears on YouTube. Put it in the notes section of the Cash App or PayPal, and you're locked in. If you want closer look at these instructions, they're on my community tab. And guess what? Right there, it says the prize money is $1,000. Last night, it went up again. It's a 12-piece lemon pepper. $1,200 the prize. Don't sleep. I told you the purse is gonna keep going up. Plus, you get a reaction of whatever song of yours you want on this 1 million subscriber channel. Let's get it, huh?
And I ain't have to use my AK.
Okay.
What a day, what a day.
Back when my driver's license was baby facing trifling, I made my way through crisis. I made my tape and recorded portraits in front of sirens. I made you hate the vibrant. You can't escape the tyrant. You can't relate what happened.
How do you hate the vibrant? You can't escape the tyrant. You can. He said, "Oh, we storytelling?" He said, "Oh, you want to storytell? You don't want to do this with me. This is what I do. I'm the good kid in the mad city." Woo!
In front of sirens, I made you hate the vibrant. You can't escape the tyrant. You can't relate what happened. And 98, my problem. Acting too grown and shit. Capping that bitch and shit. My religion through songs and shit. On me, that's on me. Raise up, nigga, you are not the on me. Bitch, I'm well connected from my section down to Long Beach. Fumbling with Tetris if you're black, neglecting your kid. Connected from my section down to Long Beach. Fumbling with Tetris if you're black, neglecting your kid.
What did this nigga just say?
On me, that's on me. Raise up, nigga, you are not the on me. Bitch, I'm well connected from my section down to Long Beach.
Bitch, I'm well connected from my section down to Long Beach. He killing this. It's
fumbling with Tetris if you're black, neglecting your kid.
Fumbling with Tetris if your block neglected your key. Either your key or your keyboard. Fumbling with Tetris if your block neglected your key. Because Tetris is blocks when they fumble into and you lock them in like a key. Now he got you, game. He smoked you already. Damn, that's not fair. If I'm game, I said, yeah, I'm going to get another verse, though. Yeah, do all that. I'm getting another verse, though. What are you talking about? And I feel like Game's verse was short.
Okay, every day I wake up with my face up to my father, making sure my heart is pure enough to grow my seed and harvest all my green and stuff and double up my plantation with dollar. Every dream is such reality. My deja vu done caught up, bitch. I'm brought up with the homies. That's on me. 24/7 Kendrick revving these cold streets. Don't we live by, die by.
24/7 Kendrick repping these cold streets. Nice little multi-syllable. 24/7 repping these cold.
Then reincarnate. And if Kendrick revving these cold streets, don't we live by, die by. Then reincarnate. And if Game told me drive by it, I raise AK. Ain't no shame on it. Cry about it. Fuck that I play. Like no name on it. Blindsided. Ain't no one safe.
And you know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick on this record talking about if Game talk. That spin talk, I'm up and chop. On this record, he's saying he ready to pop someone for Jason, and then you got a nigga dissing him on your. Why would you? I just don't understand that shit. Game is like a prolific. He does that a lot, but I would have gone if I was in the studio because I want to know what verse he got first, Drake or Kendrick's. Because if you allowed Kendrick to rap this while you know you have a verse of Drake dissing it, before you even shoot the video, how do you feel? Like, this is the same thing that Pusha T was saying about Travis Scott. Like, why y'all be doing that? I don't get it, bro. Bruh, the most dangerous people in this world are people who are choose both sides or habitually always trying to stay neutral in situations. Those are the most dangerous niggas, bro, because it's just like it ends up in these kind of situations. Like, why don't you just tell Drake if you got the verse first? Hey, nigga, and Game is a lyricist. I will be goddamn if he tells me he didn't know Drake was dissing this nigga. That means he just didn't even listen to what Drake was saying. That just means he wasn't listening to what Drake was saying. I don't believe that, bro. You are too smart, my nigga. I've listened to the documentary, nigga. No, nigga, you knew, nigga. You too good of a rapper to tell me you didn't know that shit. That's crazy, bro. And then how I would have said in the studio, yo, how you think Kendrick and TDE gonna react to this? And then if you shoot the video, I'll be in the behind the camera as soon as you cut. I'd be like, hey, we literally like a block away from where Kendrick grew up. How you feeling? Think about this. But at the time, he just needed that Drake feature. He needed the Drake music video, and that was more important, the clout, than anything else. Because I know by the time you shot the video, you knew what was up. So even if not when you record the verse, the video. And now you look, and you make Kendrick look crazy. You do make Kendrick look crazy when he's on a song talking about he'll pop a nigga for you, and then look, later on the album, it's a nigga dissing him. And you over talking about, yeah, we 100. That's weird, bro.
play like no name on it, blindsided, ain't no one safe. Documentary had identities of where I'm from. Therefore my energy had to make sure the better me won. It ain't no better one, son. It ain't no telling me none. Nigga, that's Chuck, Doc, Dre, and K. The legacy's done. Blah.
Oh. And he gave you your flowers right there, Chuck. He gave you your flowers throughout. He said the documentary changed, bro. He gave you your. Why? Why do this? Why even risk it? Is what I'm saying.
Man, you thought these niggas with attitude to show gratitude.
And then another thing too is I know Game don't be liking the whole thing about people being like he not really a West Coast rapper because his whole career niggas have been doing that to him. There's been niggas I almost had to squabble up because they said some shit like that. Remember I told you when Game first came out, nigga, I was taking all fades for the game. I was young. What you say, nigga? Hold on, nigga. I was ready to take all fades for that nigga. But one thing I used to argue so much, he's from the West. I don't care if he came out with 50 Cent G in it. I don't care if he wearing Pellies. Nigga, that nigga from the West. He is the West. But it's like when you then do that, if I was Game, I would think, I go, ooh, this is not going to help the I'm not rocking with the West narrative. Choosing Canada over, that's going to look weird like it is. And you don't even got to, and I get that's your homie, you just got to stay out of it. Don't have both of them on an album. Or at least don't have them diss. You know what I mean? Don't have Drake diss. And then at least bare minimum, allow him to diss. Don't shoot the video in Kendrick's neighborhood.
Fool.
I feel like that's a real easy ask. That's not asking too much.
2015 to infinity is still bomb weed and Hennessy. I can pimp a butterfly for the energy. Game, I need acapella.
I ain't gonna lie.
About
This
to hit
song
a
hard
home
as a
run,
bitch.
K-Dot, grab the
This song hard. They both snap.
About to hit a home run, K-Dot, grab the pennant, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta rap again. I ain't gonna lie. What Kendrick did, you gotta rap again.
Pin it on my Pendleton, trap late night, Jay Lynn on them. Got my mama a tennis bracelet, Wimbledon or Wilmington. Now can I rap for a minute, black on the track for a minute? Look in my rhyme book, see murder like when I was a fan of No Limit, ain't no gimmick.
He said, look in my rhyme book and see murder like when I was a fan of No Limit. That's what I said. This nigga is nice. What? This nigga said, I brought my mama a tennis bracelet, Venus and Serena in Wimbledon. Golly, this nigga punching.
I was a fan of No Limit, ain't no gimmicks round here, this Compton. Me, Doc, and Kendrick, chronic good kid, my first shit, 3 documentaries, now I'm black.
And then another thing I just thought of, Game, is you know that Dr. Dre is on the Kendrick camp. You know that the reason we know Kendrick, a big part of that is Dr. Dre. You don't, with your history, with Dr. Dre and the weirdness in that history, why would you, I would have thought even more for this, like, damn, this damn near Dr. Dre's artist. Like, this is definitely Dr. Dre's camp. It's going to look real weird if I shoot this video with his enemy in his neighborhood. Like, why you ain't thinking, like, they already think I move funny style with Dre and them. I already said Kanye. I mean, then later on says Kanye helped him more than, it's just like, you be shooting your, Game is a habitual foot shooter. All his guns point down. He has not one gun that points straight. He squeeze the trigger, bam, big toe shot off. It's like this nigga got 3 toes left.
Back in Century 16 Impalas, they bounce like they Iguodala. That's on my mama, niggas up and did me a solid. I put that Century 16 Impalas, they bounce like they Iguodala. That's on my mama, niggas up and did me a solid.
They bounce like they ended Dollar. The rapper Dollar? I missed that one.
Put that on me, that's on me. You get a bullet fucking with the little homie. Think back.
No, you don't. That's the problem. You don't get a bullet for messing with Lil Homie. Because you was in the, no. You get a music video in Lil Homie's hood. That's what you get. That's the.
Fuck your rules, nigga, this Pyro, slide through.
And you know how cool it would have looked as you being like an OG of the West coming out. I feel like everybody during that battle who came out and stood for the West and the pop out, it just looked so cool. And I feel like I wish Game would have been on the West side. I wish he would have just been on that side and would have been like, it's Bompton, nigga, cool. I'm cool with Drake, but it's Bompton, nigga. I wish.
With the Erica Badu, Westside Compton, nigga don't mind if I do. From Piru Street to my Oak Street, nigga this Compton. Grew up on the dead end, got an arm full of dead friends round here cripsy, sweating us niggas like a headband, like what's up, cuz? Where you from? No time to stop and think, pull your strap before they do, or you get shot before you blink straight out of Compton. 3 times I told you, the 3rd time I said it with TDE, motherfucker, I make you eat every letter. Spoon feed you niggas like Tyler's from the city of Impalas, where shot callers take they pit bulls and feed them niggas Rottweilers. My clip full, I quit pull, no more slinging 8 balls on the corner and all the.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, he got his lick back. Yeah, he definitely knew what was going. He changed up the flow, changed up the beat, changed up. He said, nah, Kendrick, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? I asked for a feature, bro. Nah, then he came back. I think he let Kendrick leave the room and he recorded this afterwards because this nigga left Earth right here. His feet are not on the ground.
My clip.
And you see how I can be like, yeah, Game be doing some silly shit. I don't agree what he doing. The stuff he doing is stupid. He keeps doing the same mistakes, but I could also just go, God damn, that nigga can rap. Because those two things don't have anything to do with each other, really. Unless you're saying head-ass shit in your raps, which when you say, you know, you get a bullet for the homie, mess with the little homie, it's TDE, I make you eat every letter. No, you don't. That's the problem. I wish you did.
I quit pull, no more slinging 8 balls on the corner. And all the niggas I used to freestyle with, I ate y'all on the corner. Call the corner, niggas dead out here, hanging on the light by a thread out here. Them niggas wearing all that red out here, P snapback, so niggas head out here. So don't you come fucking with the little homie. So OG, they call me Tony. Montana, no French, my red bandana legit. My uncle told me before he died, just keep your hand on the bricks. So
and that's the same reason why Snoop came out. Snoop was smart in that situation. When he came out and bigged up Drake using his AI voice in Tupac, and then Kendrick shot back, and then Snoop apologized because Snoop understands what he means to the West. Snoop understands how he got his OG status and how he's always a pillar for the West. It's like you kind of have to, and that's why I don't understand. It's like I'm explaining something to a gangbanger who should be explaining. You get that, nigga. You fully get that. I'm not. Why am I explaining this? You get it.
Did sell every chicken that a nigga had in stock. Yes, I did. Walk the Compton high pocket full of rocks. Yes, I did. Skip class. Yes, I did. Whoop niggas ass. Yes, I did. Fuck a bitch behind the bleachers while on the rag. That's on blood. West side. That's on blood.
He said on the rag, that's on blood, bro. You got that. That's an ill punchline, but that's an ill punchline. Yuck. Yeah, but that was hard. Like when you on the rag on blood, I get it. That was hard, but yucky.
That flies on blood. You fuck with that, I let you choke on your blood. I put that.
No, you don't, man. There was literally specifically one nigga fucking with that on your album. You didn't do nothing. That's my pride.
Fuck with that, I let you choke on your blood. I put that
On me, that's on me. On me, that's on me. On me, that's on me. Raise up, nigga, you are not the on me. On me, on me.
And here's how I feel too. It's like the part that confuses me is Game's confusion. Because there was a point in this where it still feels like Game was confused why he's the TDE kind of friction a little bit or what's going on. That doesn't mean the street beef or I'm not. Don't gaslight me and start being. We're not shooting at each other. That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying. But they killed this record. Both of them killed this record. I could argue Game's second verse is damn near as good or slightly better than Kendrick's first verse. But, you know, you got the mulligan. That's what Lil Wayne did with Gucci on Steady Mobbin'. When you can study the Game tape, let them drop that shit. And, okay, hold on, I know what to do. So yeah, Game, I don't know why the second you brought, because even if you're confused on having Drake on there, maybe you didn't listen to his verse for some reason. Maybe you just forgot how to be a lyrical comprehending nigga and not know what Drake was saying. But the second you bring Drake to Compton, you have to know at that point, something was going to be weird. You know what I mean? You have to know later on, yeah, I'm probably not going to be invited to no West Coast Super Bowls or no West Coast pop-outs.